Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. It's such a pleasure to have you here with us today. Before we start, make sure you subscribe so you never miss our future videos. This space is for learning, for motivation, and for growing together as a family. And today, we have something truly special.
That's right, Sarah. Today, we're going to talk about a subject that can completely transform your life: how learning English can change everything for you. This is not just about grammar or vocabulary. It's about opportunities, confidence, and the way you see the world. So stay with us until the end, because we promise this conversation will leave you inspired and ready to take your English learning to the next level.
You know, David, sometimes people underestimate just how much English can open doors in life. Think about it, English is the language of business, technology, travel, and even friendship across the world. If someone learns English, suddenly they can apply for better jobs. They can communicate when traveling. They can study in international universities. And they can even enjoy movies, books, and music without waiting for translations. It's not just a language, it's a bridge that connects people to opportunities that they never thought possible.
Exactly, Sarah. And when we say English can change your life, we really mean it. I've seen people who had small dreams, but once they learned English, their confidence grew and their dreams became bigger. They went from being limited to their small environment to being connected with the entire world. And the most beautiful part is, English isn't something only for young or educated people. It's for anyone who has the courage to start learning.
But here's the truth, David. A lot of people are afraid to even start. They say, I can't speak well. I make mistakes. People will laugh at me, and that fear stops them before they even try. What I want to say to those people is this: mistakes are not failures, they're proof that you're trying. And trying is the first step to success. Every time you mispronounce a word, every time you forget a sentence, you are learning. And one day, you'll look back and smile at how far you've come.
That's so true, Sarah. I always tell learners, imagine a baby learning to walk. They fall down 100 times, but they never stop trying. If they gave up after the first fall, they would never learn to walk. It's the same with English. You fall, you make mistakes, but every mistake is actually carrying you closer to fluency. So, to everyone watching, don't let fear silence your voice. Speak, even if it's broken, because broken English today will become beautiful English tomorrow.
Let's talk about opportunities for a moment, because this is where people really see the change. Imagine someone in a small town who dreams of working for a big company. Without English, that dream might feel impossible. But with English, doors start to open. They can apply online. They can connect with employers abroad. They can freelance. They can even create their own business. Suddenly, the whole world is their market, not just their local area.
Absolutely. I know a young man who started by learning English online. Just like many of our viewers, at first, he struggled, but he kept practicing. After 2 years, he landed a job in an international company. And today, he's not only supporting his family, but also traveling to different countries for work. That's the power of English. It doesn't just change your skills, it changes your destiny.
Another beautiful gift of English is connection. Imagine traveling to another country and being able to ask for directions, order food, or make new friends without feeling lost. English gives you that freedom, and it's not just about travel online. You can connect with people from every continent. You can join discussions, share ideas, learn from others, and teach them too. English gives you a voice that can be heard beyond your own country.
Exactly. And think about the friendships that are born through this. I've met people from different cultures and backgrounds, and the only reason we could connect was because of English. It doesn't matter where you come from once you share a common language. You feel closer, you understand each other, and you grow together. English doesn't just build opportunities, it builds relationships.
Knowledge is another reason English is life-changing. So many books, courses, podcasts, and lectures are in English. If you know the language, you don't have to wait for translations or summaries. You can learn directly from the source, from the experts themselves, and that gives you an advantage because you're not depending on someone else to bring the knowledge to you. You can go and grab it yourself.
And let's be honest, Sarah, the internet itself is mostly English.
Almost all modern technology, coding, science, medicine, and research are first published in English. If someone wants to be ahead in their field, learning English is not just an option, it's a necessity. It's the key that unlocks the treasure of human knowledge.
One of the most beautiful changes I've seen in people who learn English is how their confidence grows. At first, many learners are shy. They speak softly, or they avoid speaking at all. But as they practice, as they start to express themselves, their confidence begins to shine. It's not only about speaking English, it's about believing in themselves. They realize, if I can learn this language, I can achieve so many other things then. Life, and that confidence, becomes fuel for success in every area of their life.
I couldn't agree more. Confidence is not something you're born with, it's something you build. And learning English is one of the most powerful ways to build it. Every new word is a victory. Every new sentence is a step forward. And when you finally speak with someone and they understand you, that moment feels like magic. It tells you, the whole world changes in your eyes. Yes, I can do this. And once you believe in yourself.
You know, David, learning English also comes with some funny moments. I remember one of my students once said, "I am boring" instead of "I am bored." Everyone laughed. But it wasn't to make fun of him, it was a moment of joy. A reminder that mistakes are part of the journey. These little struggles create stories you'll never forget. And they actually make learning fun.
Oh yes, I've heard so many of those stories. One student once said, "I'm pregnant with homework," when he meant to say, "I'm full of homework." We all laughed until tears came to our eyes. But here's the lesson. Laughter helps us learn. Mistakes are not the end, they're the beginning. So, don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. English isn't only about studying it, it's about enjoying the journey.
If there's one secret to learning English, it's consistency. You can't just study once a week and expect results. Like exercise, you need to practice daily, even if it's just for 15 minutes. Listen to English music. Watch short videos, read small articles, and speak with friends if you can. Those little daily habits add up to big changes.
That's true. Discipline is stronger than motivation. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. There will be days when you don't feel like practicing. But if you push yourself, those are the days that count the most. If you treat English like brushing your teeth, something you do every day without excuse, you'll wake up one day and realize, wow, I'm fluent now.
Let's imagine the future for a moment. Without English, opportunities may feel small and limited. But with English, suddenly, your future looks wide and bright. You can travel, you can study abroad, you can work in international companies, or even start your own business online. English doesn't just change your present, it changes your future, and even the future of your children and family.
Exactly, Sarah. I've seen families where one person learned English, and that one decision changed the entire family's destiny. They got better jobs, they moved to better cities, and they could give their children better education. One skill changed everything. That's why we say, English isn't just a language, it's a ladder. Every step you climb brings you closer to the life you dream of.
Sometimes the journey feels long. There are moments when learners feel frustrated, when they think, "I will never be fluent." And that's when positivity is so important. You need to remind yourself why you started, what your dream is, and how far you've already come. Every step matters, even the small ones. So to everyone watching this video, remember, learning English is not just about words and grammar, it's about changing your life. It's about opening doors that you never thought existed, building confidence, creating opportunities, and connecting with the world.
Absolutely. Staying positive is like fuel for the mind. If you focus on your mistakes, you'll feel weak. But if you focus on your progress, you'll feel strong. Celebrate your progress, and your journey will become lighter. English isn't a race, it's a marathon. And positivity is what keeps you moving forward until the finish line.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We truly hope this video gave you inspiration and reminded you that learning English can open doors to new opportunities and change your life in ways you never imagined. If you found value here, please support our channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing with your friends, because together we can keep growing, learning, and building a brighter future. From me, Sarah, and from David too, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. See you in the next video.